Welcome to the classroom. In this class, we discuss the third division. The third division, the peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau we discuss in this class. So this is the oldest division and largest and oldest among those 6 divisions. So let's try to draw here. This part is known as the peninsular plateau. So up to here. This part is the largest one and oldest one. To make easy, we divide this plateau into 2 parts. Up to Narmada, river Narmada. This is Narmada river. So the above part. So what is by observing this plateau slightly tilted towards east. So all rivers flow towards east. And to make easy, we divide this total plateau into 2 parts. So Narmada river, above Narmada, this plateau is called Malwa. Malwa plateau, above Narmada, and below Narmada, and below Narmada river, it is called Deccan plateau. Malwa plateau, or it is also called as the Central Highlands. Now we discuss one by one. So the divisions here, we can divide them into 2 parts. One is Malwa plateau, the other is Deccan plateau. Now we discuss about Malwa plateau. Very easy and simple. Suppose you are asked in the examination the same question, just write the boundaries. It's enough. Now I am going to tell you the boundaries of Malwa plateau. See. What are the boundaries of Malwa plateau? See, so it is Narmada river. To the north, what do you find? We find plain, Ganga plains. To the north, Ganga plains. To the northeast, here we see the Aravali mountains. Here, this part.
Northwest, right?
Northwest, yes. Northwest, it is Aravali range, and to the south already we know it is Narmada, and above Narmada we find Vindhya range. To the south it is Vindhya range, and to the east of this plateau here, almost here we find very important and very rich in minerals. You know, it is Chota Nagapur plateau. It is very important. They ask in the examination. It is very rich in minerals. So this is about the Malwa plateau. This is Malwa plateau. Okay, let's move on to next, Deccan plateau. So this one, it is Deccan plateau. Deccan plateau is in triangle shape. See, it is triangle shape. Deccan plateau. Suppose here also we write the boundaries of Deccan plateau. So what do you find to the north of Deccan plateau? It is Satpura range. Already we know this is Satpura range. And here also Tapati river. We don't want to this. Then east to Satpura, here we find Mahadev hills. Here Mahadev hills. Then again here Maikal hills. See, M, it began with M, Maikal. Then here also Kaimur, Mahadev. Just to repeat again, Satpura, north of Deccan plateau we find Satpura range. Then here Mahadev, Maikal and Kaimur ranges. Now what do you find to the west of it? Here west of it we find up to here, it is Western Ghats. And to the east of it, see, to the east of it, here we find here it is Eastern Ghats. Now tell me the difference between two differences between Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats. One point is, as we go from north to south, the elevation increases. Elevation of Western Ghats increases as we move from north to south. Now it is continuous chain, and here we see some cuts here, and also here we find some gaps to the rivers already. Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari. This side it is Kaveri. These two, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats. These two Western Ghats are more higher altitude than Eastern Ghats. Now these two join here. These two join at Nilgiri Mountains. It is Nilgiri Mountains. Nilgiri Mountains. Now let's look at the highest peaks. And one more. Eastern Ghats stops up to here till here, and Western Ghats goes down to it. Down to it. Here you find three divisions: 1, 2, and 3. This one is Annamalai Hills. Annamalai. It is very important in the examination. They ask you to locate those locations. Annamalai Hills, and this one, this side, it is Palani Hills, and the southmost one it is Cardamom Hills. Cardamom Hills located in Kerala state. The south tip of India mainland, it is called as Kanyakumari. Next, let's look at the highest peaks in various mountain ranges. So here, this one already, this one it is Aravali range. The highest peak in Aravali range is Guru Sikar. It is Guru Sikar in Mount Abu Hills. What is highest peak in Aravali? It is Guru Sikar. Next, what is the highest peak in Western Ghats? Here, this part. Highest peak in Western Ghats is here. It is Annamalai Hills. Anaimudi. This one is Anaimudi. Anaimudi is the highest peak in Western Ghats. Not only in Western Ghats, this is the highest peak in southern India. Anaimudi. Now let's move on to here, this one. Here in Nilgiri Mountains, the highest peak in Nilgiri Mountains, it is Dodabetta. Practice is very important, Dodabetta. Next, move on to Eastern Ghats. What is the highest peak in Eastern Ghats? It is actually it is Jindagada, but here in the exam, in the textbook, it is given Aromakonda or Aroyakonda. Aromakonda is actually, what is actually the highest peak? Jindagada. In textbook, it is given Aromakonda and Mahendragiri also here, and okay, this is all about.
Then what about hill stations?
Yes, hill station, right? Very good question. Hill station, we find hill station in Nilgiri Mountains. It is Ooty. Ooty is located. Ooty and Kodaikanal, those are located here in Nilgiri Mountains. Ooty is also called as Udakamandalam. So here Ooty. So it is Deccan Plateau. This total part Deccan Plateau, and that is the total part. This total part is Deccan Plateau up to here, and the above is Malwa Plateau. This part Malwa Plateau up to here. The total is called as the Peninsular Plateau. So one thing every time you remember, we are discussing only the concepts. Reading the lesson is very important. Okay, thank you.